So I'm out here washing the bike again because, oh no, I've just noticed my carbon fiber's been peeling again. Shit, that wasn't cheap. I'm out here bloody washing the bike again because, as you can see, it has just rained here. And unfortunately, I was out riding while it was raining, which wasn't too great, especially considering my back tyres have seen better days. Sides of them are pretty good. The chicken strips are horrible, but that's just because I've been riding safely. Also, my god, the police are horrible out here, so, don't really want to get caught doing anything stupid. Setting up this pressure washer is one of the worst things ever done by humankind. I gotta plug this in all the way back here somewhere, so be mindful for the next half an hour while I try and do this. Okay, well, that didn't take nearly half an hour. It took more like 30 fucking seconds. Anyway, a couple of things I got to talk to you about today. So, in the last couple of days, I've recently bought a rear stand for my motorbike, which would all be nice and good if it worked. See, the problem with my bike is it's supposed to come with these from factory, by the way. It's supposed to come with rear stand pegs, pretty much. Which it didn't, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, that's fine. So I bought some right here from good old fashioned, where did I get this from? AMA Warehouse. So shout out to them. I'll tag them below somewhere, probably. However, I have a little bit of a problem. You see, down here is where I'm supposed to have my rear center stand. They're about rear center stand pegs. Okay, that should very well be connected. I was just realised that you guys couldn't see me back here because I had my camera times 1 and not 0.6, which is apparently what I need for my camera to show. So sorry about that little inconvenience, fellas, but I've got that fixed. Where is the fucking start of this hose? I have found it. So Armor All, they're a good brand, probably. I never used to buy this shit. I used to just steal it out of a garage because I had so much of it back at home. Oh god, I think some of this carbon fiber has to come off, which sucks because, well, some of it has actually flown off because I didn't put it on very well. Also, when I bought it all from Ducati. I learned why people don't like Ducati service very much. Quality of the stuff in the store and their products was a bit questionable, to say. More of the fact that half the carbon fiber that was put on. Now, my mate is clear, I'm not an idiot. Obviously, I cleaned and washed the area and waited for it to dry before I put it on. I followed all the instructions on how to put the carbon fiber on. Except for my tank pad, which was also from Honda, but that was questionable quality as well. All genuine stuff, all genuine carbon fiber stickers and shit. But, well, at least I was told it was, on the packaging. But it is, well, I've noticed it's not the greatest quality. That's just coming off. It's coming off in like, you know how carbon fiber is like threaded? It's like, it's not like forged carbon. It's just like regular threaded carbon fiber. It's coming off in its little threads, and I don't understand how. Like that's just coming straight. That cost me, this sticker pack cost me $120 for like these little cheap ones, for these like little sticker like ones. That really annoys me. And then the tank pad, which I've already lost, it's got like these little things you're supposed to put around the outside of your tank, and then, or where at least the little dots are. It's completely on wrong. I was told it was for my bike, by the way, 2024 CBR 500R, and well, none of it fit. Did not fit at all. So I was, oh my god, that's leaking. I was pretty much completely lied to from the factory. So that kind of sucked. I'm going to take this bow off because I feel like this bow's been washed more than the bike has. Talking about Candy, Candy is getting a brother or sister. I actually don't know what gender my bikes are. It's weird if they're a man, aren't they? But they're also weird if it's a girl because I have a girlfriend. I don't know. I don't think they should have genders if they're like I refer to them as she's, but like I don't know. I've never, I've never really thought about it like that way before. I should also probably. I think there is a kink in the house somewhere. Let's unwind this 30 minute. Found it! Oh, I found the bugger. There should be no more kinks. There is one more kink. Okay. No more kinks, surely. That seems like good water pressure. For like, it's not on. Let me turn it on. Might be able to. Am I mic still recording? Yes, it is. I found problems with my mic while using videos. It decides not to record very quickly. These Baby Buds. Anyway, back to the stickers. These Baby Bud stickers are really good. They've like withstood a lot. They've been on there for a long time, by the way, and like, which I will be keeping on. If they like come off, I'm just going to spend the extra $10. I'm going to tag where I got them down below. So social stickers is where I got my Baby Blade stickers. They did really good. They cost me fuck all. I was able to customize a lot of the text, and you know, they were really good. They came really quickly. Not sponsored by them, by the way. I will tag them in case they want to give me some money. I will not refuse it. I bought one of my Matthew Woods. I don't get paid a lot for this, you know. Unless you want me to. It's like my dream to be paid for doing motorbike content. All throughout school, I'm gonna like stop and talk to you guys while doing this. All throughout school, I've never thought of what I wanted to do. Like everyone had their like goals planned out. Some people in my class want to be a teacher. That's not what's happening. Some people in my class wanted to be a teacher. Some people in my class wanted to be like astronauts or scientists or medical experts. Some people just wanted to work at a coffee shop. But like, I never knew what I wanted to do really. I was interested for a very long time in the military, in the army. And unfortunately, my parents didn't like that idea. So I never did that.
Are you nearly done?
No, I just started.
Oh.
What time is it?
6.
Oh, I still got now. As I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted. I'm joking. Come back. As I was talking about, I was going on about. Shut up. Oh. I'm getting a new pressure washer. I hope you understand this. This is just a first wash. I don't even have to have it on. I just need a blah blah blah. As I was talking about, huh? Well, it does a little bit because I was just giving it a bit of a wash, but like, if you look closely, it's not. As I was talking about, fuck my keys. I never knew what I wanted to do in school. Is what I'm talking about. I never like knew, like, you wanted to go out to a station and that, you still want to go to a station.
Yeah.
And like work out with like horses, cattle and animals and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like never, and I'm talking about that, like most of the kids in my class knew what they wanted to do.
I never knew.
Yeah, well I still don't know. Well, you had an idea. That's the thing.
Actually, I never actually thought communication, like station work.
You never thought about it?
No, I never thought about that. So I had no clue what I wanted to do when I was in school. But now that I'm out of school and I think about it, I'm like, yeah, the job is station work.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for me, I'm out of school. I've been out of school for more than a year now, almost 2 years coming up.
Oh,
and yeah, I'm almost 2 years coming up.
Yeah.
And I actually still don't know what I want to do, like at all. But I think, that's what I was kind of saying. I'm not almost 18 years old. I am turning 19 this year. I've been out of school for almost 2 years now, and I have no idea what I want to do for work. Not a fucking clue. No idea. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, most people all throughout school they knew what they want to do. Some people want to be a vet, some teacher, nurse, like psychiatrist, one of them, which not a good field, especially for that person because they were a bitch. They were a cunt, actually, but I don't think I can say that on YouTube. Very, very small following at the moment. I'm not getting paid, like, I don't even get paid for views or watch time at the moment. That will change pretty soon because I am growing. Not much on Instagram because Instagram kind of, Instagram have to, like,
Instagram died.
yeah, it died a little bit, but, like, it has to have, like, a certain... Instagram's really weird in the fact that you have to post certain content to get views. Which is me... No, that was, like... that was, like...
Every freaking writer that, like, is on Instagram always shirtless, or female writer always has their tits out.
That is a very good point. You were saying that again. Because this is a very good point. With Instagram... Say this again, my love.
Instagram has... What was I saying? Instagram has... I'm sorry.
Continue.
Instagram is either guy writers that have that shirtless or like their jackets down where it will show their body, and then every girl writer or either has their tits out or their shirt down showing their tits and their whole like figure pretty much and flexing.
Yeah, so basically Instagram's full of whores. And if you're offended by that, you're a whore. Just so you know. Be like incredibly famous on Instagram or anything like that. I have to be either recording myself doing something stupid, which will get me sent to jail. Like if I say something bad about our Prime Minister, which by the way is fuckwit. But like if I say something bad about him, I go to jail. Like what happens if I post myself doing wheelies online? Not like I do them. I do them. Drake. But like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no. It used to be, and this is when, well, Matthew Woods is getting a bit more. Like, he got really popular because he took his shirt off on bikes. For a little, he did do that for a little bit, and he regrets it. He regrets doing it, which fair enough. He can't really do anything bad. Once you put stuff out on the internet, you put stuff out on the internet. Like, I'm not saying you can't, like, dress up nicely and look and, like, take photos of your bike looking nice. I'm just saying, don't be a whore about it. Like, genuinely. More people prefer to see the bike than you. You're ugly. Get over it. Probably that's going to spark some outrage. And if you got offended by that, you're ugly. I'm not saying I don't speed. Like, everyone fucking speeds. If you say you don't speed, if you say you're a responsible rider, you've never sped once in your life, you were lying to yourself. Everyone has gone over the speed limit at some point in their life. Or all the time. But, like, there is a place, when, and where to do it. For instance, on Monday morning, 9 o'clock down the freeway, doing 200k an hour. That's stupid, because everyone's going to work at 9 o'clock. The freeways will be fucking booked. You are going to get yourself killed for a couple of views, and I do not understand it. The point of the internet has, like, completely gone away. The point of the internet was, like, watch funny videos, entertainment. It was entertainment. And now everyone's entertainment is completely changed. Like, no one can just make nice videos anymore without being slandered online for doing something. And it's really annoying, especially from a creator's point of view, where I'm doing videos, which a lot of my content, I would say, is better than a lot of the content on the internet right now. A lot. Most of it's just political, because God forbid you lose an election. Really, shut the fuck up. All of the Australian media, all over social media, it's just lies, by the way. A lot of fake information is being put on the media, and it's incredible how many stupid people believe it. But, like, I'm not going to say it here because that would be going exactly against what I'm saying. It's like, fucking shut your fuck... I don't care about your opinion. Your opinion does not mean shit to me. It's like a lot of motorcycle... stroke. A lot of motorcycle enthusiasts have been, like, forced to do different styles of content to stay relevant. I can't remember his name. He used to do someone pull up his Instagram. He started a thing where he would sit in a wheelie bin. Was it Talks with Moto Cozy? I think it was Moto Cozy, maybe. I don't know. Where he would sit in a wheelie bin and he would talk to his viewers. And that was good. It was interactive, it was funny. Content. That was what content should be. And now he's been forced to, do shit which he might want to do or he might think he wants to do, but he really doesn't. Even children, TikTok kids is what I call them, down the street, they'll ask me to rev it, and of course I root for them, they're kids. And then they kind of get disappointed sometimes. I've had a couple who don't care. It's a loud sounding bike, they like it. But I've had some who are like, oh, why does it sound like that? I'm like, because it's only 500. I'm like, oh, what? Well, that's not fun. Make sure that's still on. And I'm sitting there going this bike is by no means slow. This bike, compared to your average family car, no means slow. This bike will do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. 0 to 100k an hour in 4.5 seconds. That's 2010 supercar level. Or at least early 2000 supercar level. And yeah, its top speed isn't the fastest, but it gets up to that top speed really quick. Top speed of 186 kilometers an hour in less than 20 seconds. That's not slow. It's not a slow bike by any means. And I get comparing it to a leader bike. Yeah, it's going to be slow. I've got half the cylinders and half the displacement. Of course it's going to be slow. And a liter bike, funny enough, is about twice this thing's speed. Yeah, about twice this thing's speed. Yes, 1K can do 360 nowadays. It's ridiculous. No one needs to go that fast. And I'm not saying don't get a leader bike, because of course I'm going to get a leader bike. Of course I am. They're fun. They're nice bikes. What I'm saying is, these slower bikes are not boring. You can have so much fun on these little bikes without breaking the law, by the way. Or if you want to break the law, do it somewhere when people aren't going to get hurt. I've rambled on so much that I forgot actually the point of what I was talking about. I was originally talking about how everyone knew what they wanted to do except for me in school, which, by the way, I feel like this is kind of what I want to do. I like doing content. I see a lot of positive comments that people like what I'm doing. People like seeing what I'm doing, like me putting content on the internet. And that makes me feel really good, because I do like doing this, so I might do this. Depending on, money's always it's always a problem. I don't think I would do this for the money. For instance, I'm not getting paid for my views or hours or nothing on any platform. I'm not getting paid. I've got a little bit from sponsorships and shit, which, by the way, turned out to be a little bit fake, but I got a little bit of money and some free shit out of it, so used to be fake stores who would give me a couple bucks to have their items, do a post with their items, which most of those posts have been taken down now, because I've found out they're fake shit, and I don't like selling fake shit to people. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to sit here and get you guys to buy something that's going to fuck you over. Spend your money on stuff that is going to end up fucking you over. It's not what I'm here for. I don't get it. Hopefully one day I start getting paid and I can make some more quality content, stuff that more people will like to see, which, by the way, is not going to be wheelies 100k now down the road, with traffic at least. Wheelie videos are fun. I like doing them. I like doing wheelies. Everyone likes doing wheelies. But you have to, again, there's a time and a place for where to do them. For instance, this street here, not a street to do them. Not where kids are walking around and could possibly get hurt and or killed. Another problem I've seemed to notice is, especially online, you have all these TikTok kids going on about their mum and dad have bought them an electric bike or something for a ridiculous amount of money, by the way. And they're going on about how their electric bike can smoke our motorbikes, and everything's just become a competition nowadays. A lot of I'll tell you what, a lot of leader bike owners are to blame for this. How they're going on about, don't bring your this bike, that bike, whatever bike, because I'll smoke it. I'm like, why? Okay, yeah, obviously you would smoke, a 650R in a fucking. Obviously you would smoke a 650R or 500 or on a roller race in like a 600cc bike. Of course you will. That's a dumb question. Anyone who thinks like a 650R is supposed to be like faster than like an R6 or something, you're stupid. You don't know your bikes. I will say that very clearly, because a 650R is a detuned inline four. It's a 4-cylinder, yes. It sounds good. It only makes 95 horsepower. The average, like your R9 makes 110, and that's like stock, not even tuned. And then your average, like 600cc bike will make about 130, 100, 120, 130 horsepower. Of course you're going to beat a 650. That's like me racing a fucking Peugeot. Like any Peugeot. And saying, oh, you lost, dumbass, sell it. And I'm sitting there going like, okay. Good for you. Like, I feel like people are getting so cocky nowadays, and especially those TikTok kids, as I was saying, on the little Surons. And then you have these stupid kids going on about, oh, speed makes the pain go away. And I'm sitting there going like, first off, Surons aren't fast. Like, yeah, if you lift the back up, the back wheel might do 180. Have you ever tried doing 180, like, on the road, though? I guarantee you, your tires are not going to handle 180 with your fat ass on them. I'm sorry, they're not going to. 180 is not slow. That is very fast. I've done 180k an hour on this before. It's not very slow. It is an incredible speed where if one thing goes wrong, you're dead. You are not surviving a crash, especially considering most people wear like t-shirts and shorts riding these fucking things. R7 riders, by the way. Like, literally almost every R7 rider, Jake apart from this. Maybe. I actually haven't seen what he wears when he rides. But not really. But like, most R7 riders, so I'm saying, and there's a pattern, wear t-shirts and like shorts. And I have proof, pull up the image. Like, yeah, it's, only if I come off, I'll get hurt. Yeah, if you come off, you get hurt. You want to know how bad you get hurt? You probably kill yourself. Is it worth it to possibly, for that, even that slight chance that you will come off, mostly is not your fault. Most of the time if a bike rider crashes, it's not their fault. It's because of another car or something, by the way. But like, is it worth it to risk that? To risk your whole life over wearing a jacket? How stupid do you have to be? Recap for the entire video, so if you skipped to this bit, you're lucky. If you haven't, then thank you for the watch time. If you own a liter bike, shut the fuck up, everyone started somewhere. If you see someone for 250 riding around, ride with them, be nice to them. They might have just started, or they might have been riding for years and that's their favorite bike. Like, seriously, it's not a problem. If you don't wear gear and you get hurt, then that's your fault. Everyone will come off their bike once in their life, or a bike once in their life. I'll tell you, I've come off a few. And that doesn't make me a bad rider. Coming off your bike does not make you a bad rider. It just means you are learning. You're not going to do that next time. You try to lean, for instance, if I were to try to drag knee on a roundabout in this bike, I'm fucking sliding off the bitch. And I will learn not to do that again. Obviously, I know not to already, but Also, seriously, this bike is really hard to get knee down considering the pegs are so low, because it's not actually a super sport. It is a super sport. If you go to Honda, it is actually a super sport bike, but it's like a mix between super sport and cruising, or like adventure. Not adventure, fuck me. Like, between super sport and naked, it's like its own little thing. It's a naked bike with fairings, pretty much. But anyway, I'm gonna get this bike back in and wrap up the video. Oh, I've got my bin. Oh, that's first. Fairly sure it stopped recording once I turned the mic on because on the road sync, but you know. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted by my Honda Road sync, probably, more than likely. Anyway, bike's all done. Bike's all shiny. What I was going to say is if you're a small creator online, if you've only got a couple thousand followers, if you've got a couple hundred followers, even if you've got less than 10 followers online, do what you like doing. That's all I'm saying. If you like doing content, keep doing content. Just don't post yourself doing anything illegal. And if you do, make sure you don't look like an idiot in it. If you're going to post yourself doing wheelies, do it on a back road or an empty car park at night, or like somewhere away from houses, you know, where you're not being a complete fuckwit to the rest of the world, because you are a fuckwit to the rest of the world riding one of these things. And unfortunately, that is just what it is. It's an unfortunate reality, but it's a reality. So, you know, you can't really argue against it. That's really all I've got to say for today. I've probably missed a couple things which I'll, you know, say in a different video, but I feel like that's all I've said in my little piece for today. That's all I've got to say. So stay safe out there, guys. See you in the next one.